Hello, beautiful, lovely souls, cosmic beings. It's Eve here, and I wanted to bring in some guidance for this total lunar eclipse, blood moon, full moon here. It's also called the worm moon. I have all these different decks out. I've shuffled them. I haven't picked any cards yet. I kind of want to do this by osmosis to see what messages come in tonight. And I'm going to start with some of the astrology. So I will have the timestamp below if you simply want to skip the astrological portion and go down to the shuffling and me choosing the cards. This is a very, very powerful lunar eclipse. We have it occurring here between the hours, approximately between the hours of 11:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. is when the lunar eclipse reaches its fullness here on the Pacific coast. If you are in Central or Eastern Standard Time, it will be, of course, a few hours later, and it will be occurring on March 14th. So we have it going over that midnight hour from the 13th of March into the 14th of March. That midnight hour is a significant energy when you think about it. It's 12. And here in the month of March, when we add the universal year of 2025, which is 9, with number 3 for March, we have the energy of 12. So the energy of 12 in the tarot is the Hanged Man. It's Piscean energy. It's guiding us to look at things from multiple directions, from the idea of hanging upside down so that we can get a different perspective. The Hanged Man is also telling us we need to be in a state of reflection. We need to think about things. We need to look at how can we perceive something, perhaps from a perspective or an angle that maybe we weren't able to see it from before. The Hanged Man, though, or the Hanged Woman, is allowing us to take the time to go inward, to seek the information from within ourselves, but also to gather the information we need from the outer world and environment as well. So we've got that energy very present here of 12. If we go into the eclipse as ultimately falling on March 14th, the numerology for that is 17, which is the star card, which reduces to 8. So we've got that energy of the star, reaching for the stars, reaching for our dreams. 8 is telling us that we're going to need our strength to do this. It's about using all of the courage and the inner strength we have built and amassed this far in our lives to guide us wherever we need to go. Because this is a very interesting eclipse from the total lunar eclipse here on March 13th, 14th, going into the solar eclipse on March 29th. The sign languages going back and forth are Pisces and Aries. And Aries is all about courage and taking risks. And the Piscean energy can be cautious, where you step back, you're not sure if you want to do this or not. The highest vibrations of Pisces are the energies of kindness, compassion, understanding, gentleness, unconditional love, wanting to be supportive of others and wanting to be a giver. The downside, or the lower shadow side of Pisces, would be not knowing what your boundaries are, not realizing what's truly healthy for you, building illusions as opposed to facing reality. Pisces is one of the signs as well where we can be fear-based. We're afraid to try something new. Whereas Aries is all about taking that leap, right? Leaping into something new. And as I was thinking of this before I got on here tonight, I was seeing this quote in front of me. Fear doesn't stop death. It only stops life. And I was thinking of that dichotomy of where we are right now, that it's about facing our deepest, darkest fears and not stopping our life for them. Yes, the Hanged Man says, take your time, be patient, look at things from multiple angles, gather the information that you need, be cautious to a certain extent. However, this is a time of new beginnings in our lives for all of us with these two eclipses. In the midst of them, we've got both Venus and Mercury going retrograde, starting off retrograde in Aries, going back into Pisces. They will both be moving forward out of the sign of Pisces. And at the very end of March, on March 30th, we have Neptune leaving Pisces for Aries, where it will be for 7 months here. It will be returning to complete its cycle in Pisces from October 22nd of 2025, exiting Pisces altogether at the end of January, I believe around January 27th, 2026. The whole time, Neptune is going to be at that 29-degree Pisces. When it's in Pisces, it's at the 29-degree angle. And that upcoming solar eclipse here on the 29th is going to be accessing that energy, as well as this lunar eclipse. We're moving across the face of the energy of Neptune. We're moving through those late degrees of Pisces into the early degrees of Aries. We have a whole lineup of planets here moving us through this energy. And so again, you know, Pisces is calling you to be gentle, to be diplomatic, to be loving, to be kind, yet at the same time have strong, healthy boundaries. Know where you are a doormat in your life and choose not to be that. With the Aries energy, it's fight for your own well-being. Put the oxygen mask on yourself before you decide to put it on somebody else. That's again another analogy to this. So we have here from the 19th of March through the 24th, we've got a whole lineup of Sun conjunct Neptune. It will do so on the 19th of March at that 29 degrees of Pisces, an incredibly significant point because we go from the 29 to the 0 point. This is where we have an opportunity to really complete things in our life and start looking at what are the new beginnings we want to bring in. And so isn't it wonderful that the sign languages is telling all of us to use the energy of Pisces and the energy of Aries. Now, Aries' best qualities, as I said, are taking a leap of faith, being courageous, knowing when to act, being honest and forthright. Aries' shadow side is very self-centered, thinking about themselves only, their way or the highway, and being reactionary as opposed to being responsive, okay? You want to respond to a situation. You don't want to react to one. So these are all the higher sides of the energy, while we're also looking at their shadow facets here. So we go from the Sun conjunct Neptune on the 19th of March, and then on the 22nd, I'm looking at my calendar here, on the 22nd through the 24th of March, we have Sun conjuncting Venus and then Sun conjuncting Mercury in the early degrees of Aries. So we've got that play going on here, right? And then we've got Venus in Pisces at the very, very end of Pisces as she enters Pisces at 29 degrees, conjuncting Neptune here on the 27th of March. So we've got this ping pong energy going back and forth. All right, so any of you that have a birthday in the month of March, know that you're going to be in a very, very eventful year of your life because your birthday chart or your solar return falls in this energy. My birthday happens to be on March 14th. I'm right there with all of you that are having a birthday in March. Reach out to me if you happen to have a birthday, you know, around the 13th, 14th through the 30th of March. Know that you are going to really be in the center of this energy, but that also means this is a year for profound, magnificent change in your life. All right, let's look at the cards we have. I got out 2 of my Gateway Oracle decks. I always like to tap into the Gateway of Light Activation by Kyle Gray. I want to see what is the gateway that's opening for us, what's the gateway of light, what beautiful cosmic energy is guiding us through this worm moon, this total lunar eclipse here. Do we have an activation? Are the cards going to come out? Yeah, okay, we've got it. Oh, wow. I don't think I have ever pulled this card before, and it is magnificent. We've got Shambhala. The minute I saw it, I thought of Pisces energy. That Neptune at the very last degree of its sign in Pisces, which is what Neptune rules the sign of Pisces. So at that 29th degree, which, you know, reduces to an 11, we have the power to fully manifest our dreams into reality. And this full moon, what I didn't say in the astrological portion is it is a lunar eclipse with the moon in Virgo. And in the moon in Virgo, we've got the energy of discrimination, of discernment, of putting in the work, of taking things one step at a time, not pushing through too quickly. Virgo energy is giving us the guidance of being discerning. When we look at the Virgo Pisces axis line, if you will, the energy is Pisces is the dreamer and Virgo is the one that plants the seeds. So in essence, when we put those two energies together across a lunar eclipse and full moon, what we're doing is we're bringing our dreams to earth. So Virgo is how we are going to create these dreams here on the earth. Now, Virgo, though, can get caught up in perfectionism and self-criticism and criticism of others. So one of the qualities of Pisces, which is a very beautiful quality, is non-judgment. And with Virgo, we've got to be careful of the shadow side there, which is where everything has to be exactly right, or we're not going to do it, or we are going to keep repeating it until it's exactly where we want it to be. But when we do that, we miss the energy of being in the flow, okay? So we want to be sure we're utilizing both of these energies in their best facet here. And so be careful of being judging of yourself and others, because that is a quality you do not want to bring to the table here. Instead, use the higher qualities of Virgo, which is discernment and discrimination. Discrimination meaning be discriminatory in the choices you make, that you know they are the right choices here for you. That's what having discrimination means. I'm not using it in the form of intolerance. That's not how I'm using it in this context, all right? But also the word discernment fits that just as well. So the guidance here from the Gateway of Light is Shambhala initiations. We are retreating to recharge, trusting in the process. We are moving towards our Dharma. We've got the beautiful cosmic rays of the golden rays and the pink rays and the white. We are moving towards our Dharma. Dharma is our destiny. We've completed our karma, and we're moving now towards Dharma, which is in essence our Shambhala. It's our heaven on earth, which Pisces and Virgo represent when they work very, very nicely together. It's about bringing to heaven to earth and earth to heaven. But it's also saying to us that right now we need to recharge our batteries. We need to be sure that we're in the best place that we can possibly be for the energies that are coming in. Trust in the process that you are going through right now. This is indeed a process, and this is also an initiation. We are all going to be passing some tests here. Okay, we're going to be facing something here. So I want to read up on this, the Shambhala initiations here, and see what else it has for us. because I think I've gotten this card maybe once before. No, I never had. I have no notes in my book. Shambhala is a city of light that was said to be hidden somewhere in the Himalayas near Tibet. According to theosophical teachings, this is an etheric retreat where one can come into contact with some of the greatest spiritual adepts, the enlightened teachers, and the divine masters who have ever walked the earth. So what this is saying, I'm getting chills all over my body, is our divine teachers are here for us right now. Call on them. We have access to the greatest, most enlightened, ascended masters who have ever walked this earth. This is said to be the god or the home of Shiva and of all of the Buddhas, and the Buddhas are the enlightened beings. So Shambhala initiation is ultimately about our enlightenment. So our message is that when things quiet down in our life, it's an opportunity for us to retreat and to recharge from the busyness of the physical world. Please do not judge that. Our spirit is often trying to play catch up with our body to the point that it gets used to being overactive and overworked. So Shambhala is telling us, in order to access our enlightenment here and the grand masters that are here to help us, we need to go inward. We need to go into a space of inner quiet, tranquility, and to recharge ourselves here. When the great masters of Shambhala come to you, they're encouraging you to take time to be away from the outer world, because it's time for you to focus on your inner world. So it's about slowing down so you can see what is right around you, right? Take time to gather your energy. You're going to uncover many insights and gifts during this period, and you are going to realize that there is a master awakening within you. I love that message. All righty, showing you that card again because it is just so beautiful. And then from my Oracle of Portals, we know that this is the Gateway of Light activation. This is the energy that is coming to us. And what I love about this as well is we have that beautiful portal energy right there, right? So let's see from the Oracle of Portals, what is the portal that this lunar eclipse is pulling us through? The portal of the underworld. We've had that card quite a few times. It keeps coming up. The underworld represents many things. Number 27, which is 9, that all of our lifetimes have been leading us to where we are today. We have been on this journey of enlightenment or ascension for a very long time, for many, many lifetimes. And any information that you need from those lifetimes, you are going to be able to access during this time. All right, so let me read that number 27. And think about this too. The underworld is what lies deep beneath the surface. So what I'm getting to as I dive into this is we're going to be able to access the core or the root cause of all of the patterns in our lives. And if there's something we know we need to change, we are going to know what it is and exactly how to change it. But again, the underworld is telling us to go deep, deep within. This is going to be one of the deepest dives of our lives, because when we go deep below the surface to charge up our energy, we bolster our physical strength and we attune to the wisdom that lies within. And this is also calling us to attune to the wisdom that lies within Gaia or Mother Earth, to really get out in nature and attune to her right now. So the guidance is to walk barefoot out in the earth, to walk in the sand, to connect with Mother Earth, listen to everything around you in nature, and practice moments of silence where all that you are listening to is Mother Earth. and you might meet some elementals in this realm. This is about meeting our guides right now. That's the other guidance I'm getting here. They're suggesting that you work with crystals. Working with crystals can help attune you. Gardening can help attune you. Playing instruments or music or singing can help attune you to these energies. And the crystals, let's see, where is this? The crystals that they're guiding you to use are tourmaline, jasper, agate, carnelian, hematite, pyrite, and gold. Descend fearlessly into the underworld, and you will naturally come into alignment with whatever it is you seek. So what you seek lies deep, deep within you and deep within the core of Mother Earth. So connecting deep within yourself, but also connecting to Mother Earth then is the guidance here. So I'd like to put these cards up here. So I have them so we can see them. If I can do that, beautiful. And now I would like to pick the goddesses. So for my Goddess Power Oracle deck, what beautiful goddess energy is guiding us here, because both Pisces and Virgo rule the goddess energy. And that's why the theme tonight with the cards I've pulled, or some of the decks I'm using, is the goddess energy. I love it. We've got Shakti. So we had Shambhala, and now we have the goddess Shakti. That is absolutely incredible. We have the number 27, which is 9. We have the number 45, another 9. Shakti is the goddess of transformation. She is a very, very powerful goddess. And before I read up on her, I also want to call in what beautiful goddess wants to come in from the 7 sisters of the Pleiades. Please guide us now. What beautiful goddess is helping guide us, bringing us through this lunar eclipse into the new realities that we are all wanting to create. We've got Solano, the enchanter, the dream. I wish upon a star and my dreams come true. Well, isn't that beautiful? It's the energy of 17, which is the star card. And Solano in this energy, that beautiful aquamarine, that's Piscean energy, okay? She wants us to access our dreams. And then I'm going to show you Shakti. We've got golden, we've got violet, we've got pink, we've got deep indigo blue there. So that's about accessing our crown chakra, okay? So let me read here from Shakti first, which is number 45. Where are you, beautiful Shakti? I think she might be the last goddess in the deck here. What is her empowerment message to us? Wonderful changes afoot in your life when this beautiful Hindu goddess, Shakti, comes in to support you. All of your longing, all of your desire, and all of your focus on creating something better in your life, coupled with your willingness to do so, with your willingness to put in the work, has ignited the life force energy of this beautiful great goddess. So Shakti is telling us that this is time to access our own life force. And the life force comes from our high heart, which sits right here on our collarbone. Our high heart has multiple colors. It's usually pink, golden, and white. I've also seen, when the high heart meets the throat, I've seen the aquamarine color as well. So those are the colors that are showing up for us today. It's time for you to step into your destiny. So that is her empowerment message. Her alignment message. Okay, beautiful alignment message. Alignment means notice where you have growth to do here, or where you might not be aligned with where you need to be. What you thought was real might not be real. Now, isn't that Piscean right there? Piscean energy in its highest form through Aries is the breaker of the illusion. In fact, Piscean energy through Virgo is the breaker of the illusion, because Virgo is the energy of reality, where Pisces is the energy of the dream. Can you see how everything that is off balance or has been off balance in your life is actually been serving you? So her alignment message to you is to recognize that even in those moments of great challenge, or when you thought your life was so out of harmony, so upside down, you thought certain people were meant to be in your life and they weren't meant to be in your life. Certain situations, you're like, why did I stay that long? Why didn't I see this sooner? The answer is you weren't ready. You had not learned the lesson. It's when you see through the illusion that you no longer have to be caught up in it, right? So she's saying to recognize that any time you felt off balance in a relationship or situation, that you were trying to figure out, why am I here? Why did I put up with this? It's because you had to learn something, even if that learning was to recognize, no, this is not what I want. This is not what I want to continue to feed in my life. All of it has been serving you. It always has. It's been helping you also to open any old wounds that you have so that you can finally heal. So all these situations that have been challenging, out of harmony and off balance, have been to push you into your deepest wounded place so that you can heal. There has always been a reason. The path has always been clear. You know that all along you've been seeking this change. The magical metamorphosis for a better life for you and everything and everyone you love. So Shakti is here to tell you this transformation is already within you and it's on its way to you. That this lunar eclipse, which is all of March, we entered the corridor of these eclipses here on February 28th with the new moon in Pisces. We're going to exit the eclipse season at the completion of the full moon in April. So we have the full moon in April on April 12th. 1 week later, when we exit Aries, we will complete this eclipse season. We're in all of this energy through this time frame here. So she is saying right now, your alignment task is to love that part of yourself that sabotages your efforts to move forward. To love the insecurest, weakest part of yourself. To love whatever about yourself you look at as the weakest. The part of you that is jealous. The part of you that thinks you're not enough. The part of you that doesn't think you can make it. She wants you to love that part of you, because when you love it, you transmute it, because she loves you. Her message is life loves you. Life is not here to bury you in the ground. Again, we're back to that saying, right? Fear does not stop death. Fear only stops life. Fear stops living. The feminine aspect of the universe right now, through the great goddess herself and all of the angels and all of your cosmic light team, is reminding you that you came here as a spiritual being, learning to co-create the world anew. You are a spiritual being having a human expression. That is a profound reminder for all of us on our path. And the beautiful Pleiadian goddess sister Solano, as the enchanter, she's telling us it's time to bring our dreams online, to believe in our dreams. She's number 21, so I'm pretty sure she's the throat chakra. Yeah, she is. She rules the heart. Oh, bless you, Solano. You rule the heart. Her key words are hope, manifestation, and to celebrate your life. She is the great enchantress. She's encouraging you to reach for the stars. With insight and hope in your heart, your wishes will be granted. Enjoy yourself, celebrate your achievements and all of your wins along the way. Know that magical moments await you. But she wants you, no matter what, to follow your heart's desires with optimism and hope, that these are the energies. Optimism and hope are the magic that sets your desires on fire. So that is her biggest message to you. And she's also saying, remember, the universe is expansive, so dream extravagantly. There's an infinite supply for everyone, and the sky is the limit. Oh, these messages are beautiful. You know, I know that I'm a very optimistic person. I was told quite a long time ago by Archangel Gabriel that my message is a message of hope in the world. And so my cards or my readings, I am probably going to be usually bringing in messages in the hopeful place, because that is my superpower. I am bringing hope to this beautiful world. Okay? So I want to now, where's the tarot? Uh-oh, what did I do with it? Oh, there we are. I want to complete with the tarot and some affirmation messages for all of us. So what do the tarot want to guide us towards here? Where in our lives are we meant to be focusing our dreams in? Where's the transformation coming in here? Where's the Shambhala? Okay, the first message out the deck is the Two of Wands. So we might have choices. The twos are usually about choices. And we've got the Star. Oh my gosh, this is magnificent energy. Okay, how many more cards? One or two? Okay, do we have anyone? One last card here. I'm feeling like I want one last card from, wow. I mean, you could not ask for better cards here. And you're watching me shuffle and pick them as we go. So you know I'm not running through the decks picking the most positive cards. Please stay optimistic, all of you that are watching, please. No matter what's happening in your life, hope, joy, positivity are the frequencies that are going to take you beyond it all. So Two of Wands in this deck, and we've got the chakra color of the sacral chakra, which is orange, right around the belly button. It's about following our passion. So the Two of Wands is, the Wands cards are all about following our passion, our inner creativity, going after what we want. And the Two of Wands, as you can see, you might have two choices. See, she's looking at one wand and she's looking at the other. Do I have two choices? Or am I really meant to be doing both of them? Because with the Two of Wands, it's not always about a choice with that specific energy. I feel like you're going to be doing two things. That's what I'm getting here. And in this card too, I'm getting the feeling with the one that's right next to her here, that one's already steady and stable, and she's considering taking this other opportunity. So is she or he walking away from that to this one, or are you doing both? That's the question for you here, all right? And right next to it, we've got the Star card. Follow your dreams, and we've got green, which is the heart chakra. We've got the Star here, very, very present for us today. Follow your heart, follow your dreams. Right now, in terms of sign languages, the wands are all the fire signs, which are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we've got that sacral energy, which is Taurus. And then, of course, with the star card, we have Aquarius, and we have the heart energy, which is Libra, and also Pisces and Leo here, because Leo rules the heart. So we've got a lot of signs here already. And the third card is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant, which is number 5, is all about commitment. So the Hierophant is commit to your dream, commit to your creativity, commit to the opportunities that are coming in for you, or the choices that you need to make. That commitment is required here. And the Hierophant can also represent, you know, being law-abiding or following tradition to some degree. But what I'm getting with this Hierophant in this deck is about following your inner vision, because we've got the third eye here, and we have the third eye in the crown chakra with that purple energy here lit up. So the Hierophant represents following your inner wisdom. And it's not only about the energy of commitment, it's also about the energy of learning and teaching, following your wisdom. Perhaps your opportunity is going to be getting your PhD, or going to graduate school, or taking a workshop on, or perhaps you're in the teaching field somewhere, or the consulting fields. You're a mentor for people. It's about being a beautiful teacher or guide in this world. And then the Hierophant also speaks to marriage and partnership. So is this marriage and partnership in business? Or is it marriage and partnership in love? Well, with the star card, it can be all of the above. And then we have the 6 of coins. So now we've got earth energy here, right? And of course, the Hierophant is usually Taurus energy. The 6 of coins is, again, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We've got all of the sign languages here almost. And the 6 of coins is about working with others in tandem. It's all about mutual give and take and reciprocity. We've got that beautiful third eye and crown chakra again here. So you're sharing your abundance, you're sharing your energy with people. The 6 of coins to me is one of the cards of building community, just like the 6 of cups is. So our task right now, or our direction with the lunar eclipse energy in this whole eclipse season, is to build community, to build relationships, partnerships that are committed and that are all about following our dreams and our desires. And the very last card is the Queen of Wands. I love it. We are all reaching our personal sovereignty here. The Queen of Wands is a queen that is very, very courageous, right? And she has reached the pinnacle of her courage. She believes in herself. She has self-confidence. She's got self-esteem. She's in a place of rulership. Whether you are masculine or feminine watching this, it does not matter. You could put the King of Wands in her place if you want. But you are meant to stand in your own authority, your own personal power, and your own leadership. And that is the guidance that we are all being given here today. So before we complete though, I would like to pick from the Angel Answer Oracle decks, because I was feeling like I wanted a little direction from the angels. So I'm calling on the angelic realm. What is the focus? What is the last piece of advice for us? Wow, and now we've got romance. Okay, it's also about following our heart here. So remember, we've got the star, our dreams. We've got the Hierophant, which can stand for marriage. You know, all the 6s are about sharing and partnership. And we have Archangel Michael here saying, pay attention to the signs. Oh, wow. I love it here. I love it, love it, love it. That means I've got to pull from my last deck, which I got it out just in case we got a romance message, and we do. So where two souls meet. This is soul connections where twin flames meet. What is the guidance in romance and love? And we got the message of bond. A love bond grows stronger over time. So we are building the bonds that are meant to grow over time. That's the Hierophant energy, right? We are coming together with those of like mind and like heart, which is the star, the 6 of coins, and we are building a community together. And we've got bond and cherish. So for some of you, you might be getting married, or you might be getting engaged, or your relationship is going to the next level here. And if you're in a significant love relationship, your relationship is up-leveling. But the energy is build the bond, build the bridge, build the commitment, and cherish the relationships that are most sacred in your life, starting with the relationship with yourself always. All right, I'm going to end those messages there. And I want to just see if we have an affirmation for us from Moon Magick, because this is a lunar eclipse. Moon Magick, do you have any guidance, any affirmation message you want to leave us all with here? All righty. I am magnetic to what I want. I repel what I do not want. Now, you couldn't have said that any better. I am magnetic to what I want, and I repel what I do not want. That is a beautiful message here, and I'm going to leave it there, and that's the super moon message. So this is a profound lunar eclipse for all of us. Sending you all so many blessings. Check out my Instagram, please. And please share